Is this one, chapter 12, is that the paired sample?
The inference for 2 means paired data.
Yeah, paired, okay. What is the test statistic for this one? Isn't it T?
Yeah.
I thought that's what the book said.
Yeah, the test statistic is D or T.
T. Okay.
It's just like solving a T-score again, you know.
So for the first question, question 3, it wants the test statistic.
So we would take the test standard deviation is not known.
How do you get the test statistic from that?
It's going to be 2.2 minus 0 over 3.3 divided by square root of 9.
Say that one more time.
2.2 minus 0, so just 2.2 divided by 3.3 over the square root of 9. It's like when we took the sample size when we were trying to solve for the t-scores.
Okay. And that's the test statistic? So just 0.666 or 667? Or is it the square root of 3.3?
It's 3.3 divided by the square root of 9.
Okay.
Is that for question 3?
Yep.
Okay.
I got 2.
That's what I got.
Okay. Because I did it again just to make sure I did it right, and I got something different. I had to do it again.
Yeah, that's happened with me too.
You guys got 2?
Yep.
So it's not 3.3 divided.
You were cutting out.
That's
a
how you
bit.
get. Yeah, sorry, we have really bad internet here.
Right. I think I got most of it. So it's 2.2 minus 0, 2.2, right? Divided by 3.3 divided by the square root of 9.
And the p 1.747.
Which one's for that?
I just put that area in and then did a greater than.
Oh, on the applet. Yeah.
How do you get the p value?
Mhm. Yeah, I plugged it into the wrong spot. Probably. We have to put that on the top, right? Just the probability, and then put greater
The
than.
area.
Yeah.
Yeah, greater than
And
area.
put greater than. Yes. So I got a p-value. I got 1.996 for the t-value.
747. So I typed in it wrong.
Did you change the degrees of freedom at the top?
Wait, so we're trying to figure out, it's a two-tailed, right?
It just says greater than.
Greater than?
Yeah, so I shaded the right hand side 0.0403. The area into
Alright.
the z-score that I get for that is 1.747.
I was looking at the alternative hypothesis. Okay. 0. Okay, I got 1.999.
Yeah, that's what I got also. Which applet are you using, Chase? The
normal probability. Is there
which
another
the
one?
reason- yeah, at the top of the
This.
quiz it says that there's a t-distribution applet
Okay, got it.
right above the data files in the quiz.
So how many degrees of freedom did you put?
It's a n minus 1,
So it
which
should
is
be 8.
8.
Yeah.
That would explain it. A. Yeah, 1.999. My bad. I didn't even see that one. I never used it in the homework.
Yeah. It was like there for us on the last quiz, but we didn't use it on the last quiz.
Okay. One.
These data set for this next one.
Yes.
It still says SPSS everywhere. I wonder if some of the answers are different. Like in the preparation assignment.
Yeah, I noticed
I
that
didn't
too.
write.
Yeah, I noticed that also. Like, you follow the Excel instructions, but it gives you like different answers.
Yeah.
And but it's like just barely off. So I'm like, okay, whatever.
Mhm.
I figured it was just the difference in the system, so I didn't
Yeah,
do anything.
So what did we get for 4?
1.999.
Okay.
So number 5, if the test statistic for that data was 0.7.
0.407.
Yeah,
That's what I got.
for T.
Yep. Then the p-value is 0.689.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't set mine to not equal to, so I got half that. But yes, that is, you're right. 9.
Then
And that p-value is way greater than A, correct?
Yes.
yeah, it is. Alpha
So we
is
failed to
point- 0.10.
right when we fail to reject it.
Yep. My computer's freezing up on me.
Oh, that's not good.
Even if it's greater than, it's still above A, correct?
Yeah, I just tried it out. It comes up to like 0.34.
Yeah, and with A being 0.1 instead of 0.4 or whatever it is, then we'll fail to reject the null. Which of those?
Is it? Because I my Excel will not work right now. So it's greater
No.
than 0.10.
Yeah, when we put the alternative hypothesis greater than.
Okay, so which one is it?
Is it sufficient evidence or insufficient?
It would be sufficient
It's
evidence.
insufficient. That the mean is.
The mean is greater than, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Sufficient evidence that it's greater than.
Yeah. Okay, well, my Excel is just crapping out on me. So
Any questions on those? Any of those?
Good.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Are you able to follow along, Kristen, even though your Excel's not working?
Yeah. I'm just gonna open it back up. So you guys keep going and I'll look at the
Start on the.
yeah.
It asks what is greater, in or DF. There's 22, and the degrees of freedom is 21, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Greater.
so degrees of freedom was 20 what?
21.
21, and then N was 22.
N is 22.
you get?
The p-value I got is 0.001.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Too.
Okay, my Excel's working again. 1 second.
Yay.
Okay. So the p-value was what again?
0.001.
Mozzie.
Okay, that's what I got.
And it's less
So-
than we
Less than the.
reject the null.
Yes.
This one changed to gravy.
It decreases, right?
This one decreases. Yeah.
Yeah.
It halves it. For decrease.
So then it says, decision do you make? Reject since it's even smaller.
Yep, same thing.
Mhm.
So this one's insufficient evidence is a mean difference. Is it? Wait. These are always the hardest for me, putting them into the
Well, no.
English.
This is sufficient evidence.
I couldn't hear you. You said you cut
Yeah.
out too much.
If we reject the null, it's a sufficient evidence, not insufficient. So we have sufficient evidence that there is a mean difference between the two groups.
Then we answered it wrong on question 8 then. Press to reject the null.
On 8, we failed to reject, so that was insufficient evidence.
Okay.
And on this
Okay.
one, we did reject, meaning there was sufficient evidence.
Okay.
Right?
I'll
Am
go
I
back and
thinking
change
about
that
this
one.
right?
Is it that there is a mean difference? It's not no mean, right?
There is a mean difference, yeah. I'm gonna look at it real fast because I feel like I'm saying something wrong.
It's on question sufficient evidence that there is a mean difference. It's the third option compared to the first.
Yeah, so if the value is less than alpha, you put there is sufficient evidence to suggest that
Would you like me to
that's the answer.
butter? The butter that's by the toaster oven.
Okay. Sounds good.
For number 15,
That was,
Is it greater than?
yeah, greater than.
just for the last problem, it's the smallest. Less than is almost 1. It's 0.99.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I would say greater than.
Are we still using the second data group for this next question?
What was that?
Doesn't say to change it,
Okay.
I'm assuming. So we take the mean of the difference, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the point estimate? I mean, of the
What was that?
differences.
I think so.
I don't remember seeing this. What's that?
Yeah, I don't remember either. How do I point estimate?
The point estimate for 95% interval. That was Wait, are you guys wondering how to do it? Because I missed like half that conversation.
Yeah, I don't remember
Yeah.
what the point estimate,
It's the
what data point that is.
oh,
Is it just the mean of the differences? Is that what it was? I heard someone say something
maybe
like
that was it.
I said, because somebody said that, but the words point estimate is not in lesson 12 at all. I don't know.
1 second. I'm gonna look at my notes.
According to lesson 11.
Yeah, I thought it was in lesson 11.
Well, it's the point. S is the point estimate of O. When it comes to when sigma is not known, it's let's see, is it an 11? I remember now. There's a chart, and there was point was like, let's see if I can find it.
Oh, it's in lesson 10. Point estimators. They are just one number that is used to estimate a parameter.
So what is
that. Okay, so in
point
this case, it
estimate?
would be the mean of the differences.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a 95% confident interval. Confident. Oh, sorry, yeah. Point estimator for 95%, which is already in there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking it's just the 11.955.
That's probably it.
Because I don't see
Which one?
anything else. 316, I think it's just 11.995. Because yeah, I just went back and looked at 10.
Yeah,
It's talking about-
11.995 is right.
And then all the other information we can get from the spreadsheet.
We got 2 wrong. We missed the one for asking about the p-value. And then we missed the 15, which is the smallest p-value. Because for our problem, it was greater than 0, but it's actually not is the answer, which is, I guess, makes sense because it can vary.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be not enough information.
What?
So it should be less than, or it should be not enough information.
Not enough information, because when it can be, you can't have a two-tailed problem where same on either. So it could be, they could be equal. And then the other question 4 is not 1.999, it's 0.081. And I don't know how that.
How did they get that?
I don't know.
Oh.
Okay. For 17, somehow I got messed. 17, 18, 19, somehow I missed those answers that you guys got.
The margin of error. Okay. What did you get?
I'm not sure. I just got rid.
So, did you put in or the second Excel document, B?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I still missed 17 also, but
I
I
did too.
plugged it in.
I got the correct value for those.
What did you put on
Mhm.
17?
17, I put 6.652.
Where is that?
Because yeah, mine came up as
So that's just subtracting the 2
3.1.
confidence intervals, right? And then dividing by 2. A confidence interval by the lower one, and then divide that by 2, and that's your margin of error.
Yeah, I used the value that it said in there.
Yeah, I did too.
Yes, I made myself a new box for in the Excel sheet where
That's smart.
it just calculates that. So I put that in each of those, a few of those boxes, and it helps. Did you guys get 18 and 19 right? Bounds?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so the margin of error is subtracted and divided by 2.
Wait, Becca, did you say you got those ones wrong?
No, I just.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I've been having. I'm really slow right now, trying to process everything. Part of it is lack of sleep from coming home from Hawaii on Friday because we had a red eye. Because then I went pretty much straight from getting home, boating with my best friend and his family, to having a long day yesterday
Mm-hmm.
and saying goodbye and everything. So I'm out of it, but I'm working on it.
Okay, well, if you need us to like repeat anything, we'll just go back over and repeat it.
Yeah. Okay, so 17, you took the upper bound minus the lower bound and divided it by 2.
You cut out a little there, but yes, upper
Yeah,
bound
yeah.
minus lower divided by 2.
Okay. Okay. So how did we get the question 4 wrong?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Yeah.
I tried plugging in a few things to the
To the applet.
like, I don't know why.
Because we get that number when we do it two-tailed, but it has to be greater than. So not sure.
Probably obtaining a test is greater than. Yeah, if it's greater.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know.
Do we want to move on to the next quiz, or
I'm ready when you guys are.
okay? Because I can't find anything on why we got number 4 wrong.
I can't either.
Here? I was just saying I can't find anything about why number 4.
Yeah. Like I said, I was able to get that 0.81 when you make it two-tailed, but yeah. But then asked two-tailed, just actually greater than, so whatever.
I don't know. Oh well, let's move on. We can figure that later.
More data files.
I'm ready whenever you guys are.
Okay, so number 3 are the requirements for the hypothesis test for the two means with is. Those are X is normally distributed, right? And
Yeah.
a simple random sample is drawn from each population.
Mm-hmm.
Mean doesn't have to be greater than 0, I don't think, and
No.
To be equal.
And the
not have
sample
to-
size is part of being normally distributed.
It's true.
So
Number 4, the test statistic. The test statistic for those is T, correct?
Yep.
yeah.
Two samples are independent if group 1 tells you nothing about group 9.
Yes.
Yes.
It was knowing which subjects will be in group 1 determines which subject will be in group 2.
I couldn't hear you very well.
Wait.
They're independent if they're not related. So group 1 tells you nothing about which subjects will be in group 2.
But they both say the same thing. Don't they?
The two answers?
Yes.
No.
You read the same to me.
One
One
is
second.
which subject, and the other says tells you nothing.
One of the readings I remember, at least for lesson 12, the data is paired with like father's heights and son's heights. I remember in the reading. And this
No,
was
it was
like
independent.
flipped over. These two don't have a connection like that.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's right.
That makes sense.
Yeah. It's just the wording because
Yeah.
I was understanding the wording differently.
Okay.
Okay. Office bill.
Okay. When you guys got the two sample t-test file.
Oh. I'm just dealing with a slow Excel now again. There we go. Oh, I just put the wrong one in. What?
Okay. You guys get 19 for the degrees of freedom.
Yes.
19? Where'd you plug it into?
Just in the paired sample
just into
t-test.
the Excel.
The two sample t-test
Yeah.
or the paired?
Put in the paired.
Oh, yeah, put in a pair. Should have been,
It should be in the two sample
Yeah, it should
t-test.
be in two sample.
Yes, it should. Whoops, I did that too.
I got 37.9.
Yep, that's correct. That's what I got as well.
Standard deviation is the same.
Standard deviation for Rexburg is 206.637.
Wait, the degrees of freedom is 37.996.
996.
Okay. Then the standard deviation was, what was it?
What was?
206.637.
Okay.
What'd you get for T?
Negative 0.434.
Okay, that's what I got. And the p-value is 0.333 because it's less than.
Yeah.
Check it's 95. It doesn't say. I assume it will be 95. Did you get 0.33 for P as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once I put in less than instead of not equal to.
Oh yeah, I need to change that. It'll be a minute. There we go.
So this one comes out to be greater than.
For 10,
Fail to reject. Yeah.
do we reject or fail to reject?
Fail to reject.
Because that's int, right?
Yeah,
So,
because the p-value is higher than the
Right.
level of significance.
but instead it's the same.
You broke up there, Chase.
Mm-hmm.
It means are the same or that the means are different. I would think the same, right?
Is it insufficient or sufficient?
We just went over this.
Well, if it did not equal and it was the alternative, it would be sufficient.
Uh-huh.
So now we have insufficient data since we failed to reject.
But this is saying, suppose instead that you use the alternative hypothesis.
Yeah, so that being said, you would change it to not, and then it's still greater than A. So you still fail to reject the null. So it's just saying not equal to rather than less than like before, but it's still failed to reject the null because of the A value, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so because of that, it's insufficient.
The bills are different. Or the same.
Are we on 12 now? Like, where are we at now?
I'm still trying to think about 11, but I'm
Yeah.
also like typing in I'm typing in a data set for 12.
I would say insufficient evidence that the mean between the two cities are different.
Okay, that's right. That's what I put also.
That's what I'm putting.
Okay. You guys ready for 12?
I think I'm ready.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so I put that mean 1 is not equal to mean 2 because it says you suspect that freshmen from Utah cook for themselves a different number of times than freshmen in Colorado.
So the alternative would be
Be not equal to.
The test statistic I got was negative 0.845.
Same.
And p-value 0.411.
okay. 13 test statistic.
Is 0.411.
13 is 13.
Well, 13 was negative 0.845.
Then P is 0.4.
11.
Then 15 we failed to reject, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
since it's still greater than.
Okay.
$16 is 3.681.
Yep.
That's what I got.
In the lower bound of negative 5.1.
Yeah, negative 5.147.
Wait, what?
The margin of error.
Oh, margin of error was 3.681.
3 point.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's, I put a negative in front of that. That doesn't make sense. Okay.
No.
And then upper lower bounds, lower negative 5.147 and upper 2.214.
Priorities.
slightly lower than that. Oh wait, yeah. Never mind. You're good.
Okay. Just submitted it.
I got everything right.
Same.
Yeah. Awesome. So what are we going to do for a project? Since he doesn't really want us doing a survey.
Yeah. That's a thing.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Did you just want to do the cookie thing? I had thought about earlier.
I guess.
How many chocolate chips in a cookie?
Yeah, we could do that
Okay.
one.
Okay.
So we just each buy one of those. Here. I don't know.
Just like everyone get a box of like Chips Ahoy's and break them up, count them out.
Right? I'm fine with that.
It'd be plus your sampling because everyone gets a box and
Right.
everything's tested in the box. So
Mhm.
One better, but if you would have like looked at it and had it start the approval process when we actually finished it, in week,
yeah, we may have been able to, but
we could have been done by now,
true.
But
He was like, "It's the first time we're teaching this course during the summer."
yeah,
Things like that. So we're the guinea pigs.
Yeah.
I'm fine doing the cookie thing, but I have a thing that I have to do soon, and so I'd prefer if we Thursday, if everybody else is okay with that.
And
We can
what'd you say?
finish.
You-
We're gonna do it on Thursday. That's what I was planning on doing.
I was like, yeah, we can do that.
Hey, what are we doing?
Talk about it on Thursday.
So
Oh, to talk about on Thursday? Yeah, we can do that.
on our Google Docs on Thursday, because I got a thing I gotta go do right now with my family.
Okay,
So I'm still in South Carolina. So
sounds good.
That sounds good.
cool. Well, I'll see you guys then.
Okay.
Okay. See you
Have
guys
a
on
good one.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Bye.